just signed a 2-year deal, contract extension, a lot of money. Was there ever a moment that, because obviously if you'd have gone to market, somebody would have grabbed you up. You're a great player. Was there a moment you were concerned that you wouldn't come back to Tampa?
I don't think concerned, but it was just, me and my agent just talking about other things that could possibly happen. But at the end of the day, I knew in my heart that, we was going to get something worked out, because throughout the whole process, it was good transparency, good back and forth conversations, communicating between both parties. So, all in all, I wanted to be back. I built a lot of relationships in Tampa, man. And, I definitely don't want to play nowhere else. So I'm happy that we got everything situated and we was able to get this thing moving forward.
So I think it's something's really important, that you're not just a good football player, but you've been the captain. So that tells me that the organization trusts you. They see you as a leader. You're not just a great player. And I think, do you believe that part of them wanting you back is not just you make a lot of tackles, but you're seen as a communicator and a team guy, and that being a good guy and dependable is also a huge part of wanting you on the team?
Yeah, that's real big. And, I can say that played a major part in it, not only for them, but for myself. I built a relationship with a lot of those guys on that team. And it's a lot of young guys on that team who, kind of look at me for advice. So I definitely want to be around them and continue to see those guys grow, man. I just showed the respect that the organization has for me and the respect to my peers. So I'm definitely try to be that guy, try to be that leader, try to be that extra ear those guys need to talk to and things like that across the locker room. And I feel like I took on that role really well, man. And it's something that just don't happen overnight, just something that I had to really work on and really just try to understand my teammates to help us, get to where we need to be.
It's interesting. It wasn't easy last year. There was that ugly loss in Chicago. I mean, you could look back at the schedule, and there were some moments, Lavonte, that were ugly. That loss to the Saints. And when was the moment for you? The defense was always talented, but you had a very young secondary. You had a rookie safety. You had some different players. Was there a moment in the season for you that you kind of felt like, you know what, it's all kind of coming together?
That moment would probably be when everything started coming together. Was probably say after the bye week and during the bye week. A lot of guys got together, we communicated, we talked, and we kind of just went over a lot of different things that, kind of hurt us, in the early part of the season. We had our bye week late in the season, so that kind of to help guys get back healthy and help guys, really like focus and get their mind right for this stretch that we were about to have. And I think it really hit right then and there. We sat down, we had a goal in mind, and we was able to reach that goal. We wanted to win out, go into the playoffs strong, and then and go from there.
Patrick Mahomes did not score a touchdown. That may never happen in the rest of his career. When you were going through that 2 weeks of film preparation and you're looking at Kansas City's offense, I mean, you probably were confident, but did you ever think we're going to really make this a nightmare for Mahomes? Were you more successful than you may have even imagined?
I feel like we knew it was going to be a battle. We knew it was going to be a tough football game. But us, defensively, I know mentally it was like every time we out there, we're going to put our best foot forward and we're going to try to dominate the best way we can. And kind of in the show of that game, I think our preparation that week was more than what we ever prepared for, obviously because it's the Super Bowl, and our attention to detail was really on point, and guys were just out there communicating, and guys was doing what they were supposed to do, and that's what it took. Everybody to do their job, and for us to be successful, we need everybody on the same page, and we was able to do that. So we executed our game plan, and we was able to hold one of the best offensive scoring football teams to no touchdowns. So you got to take your hat off to Coach Bowles and those and the staff for what they put together, and then also it comes down to us for going out there and execute it.
It's NFL. You've stayed pretty healthy. I mean, you're one of these guys that you get 1,000 tackles, 100+ tackles for loss, 20 sacks since you entered the league. You got to play a lot of snaps to do that. When you look at Brady's age, are you a little surprised at 43 that he doesn't play old? I mean, you look at him, Think of yourself at 43.
Yeah.
I mean, are there times you're like, I don't know how he does it, but are you surprised he's still playing?
I mean, at first I was, when he wasn't on my team, I was surprised, like, how he doing it. Like, what is he doing? What is his regimen? How he's taking care of himself? And then actually being around him and see how he take care of his body, how he, he prepare himself, throughout the week, and how he take care of himself. You can see why he's still playing at this high level. And, that type of stuff don't happen often. But for a guy like him to go in and, go in week after week and just play at a high level at the age that he is, he got to be doing something right off the field and taking care of himself. So, I'm sure somebody want to play to where he's at right now. I'm sure they're going to have to hit him up and ask him some questions about it.
So the NFL drafts in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I want you to go back to your rookie year. If you could talk to young players and say, okay, let me give you one piece of advice going from college to the pros. If you were talking to yourself, all these years, 10 years later, what would be the advice you would give college guys going to the pros?
My advice would be, man, you just got to be prepared physically. I feel like the mental is going to take care of itself when you're there as a rookie. Most times rookies come in, just go out there and just play football. Play football the best way you can. But physically, you got to be able to take care of your body, man, because it's a beating throughout the whole year. Luckily for me, I had some vets who could help me from time to time to help me keep my body going for a long season. But, for the rookies that's coming out, man, you just got to be able to take care of your body, eat what you're supposed to eat, put that bad stuff in your body, get massages, daily, man, get some rest. Main thing, get some sleep, man, and have fun whenever the season's over. But get some sleep, go to sleep at the right time, and everything else to take care of itself. I think that was my main issue. I was just a young kid, just out there not getting enough sleep, going to bed 12, 1, and then waking up, got to get up at 6 o'clock, thinking I could go, but man, it catches up to you. So it's gonna be it's a long year, but I feel like getting some rest and taking some wear and tear off your legs throughout the season is really will help you out.
By the way, he has Lavonte Legend. It's a foundation works to assist college-bound students who are succeeding academically but are financially challenged. I don't know your background financially. You've obviously done incredibly well for yourself, but you really put stuff back in. I love guys like you that are defensive captains. You give back to the community. You went to Northwest High School in Miami, and you live in Miami now. And you help kids on a regular basis, I take it.
Yes.
High school kids right now in your life. You put your arms around them and help them a little bit?
Yeah, from time to time, kids who I can reach, kids who I can get in contact with. It's kind of hard right now with COVID and everything still going on. So, whenever I can, whatever I can, kids kind of like reach out to me via social media and stuff like that. So whenever they reach out and whenever I could get a chance to touch them, I, kind of spill a little knowledge, just try to, give them a little game.
Lavonte, you're a class guy. Wish you the best. Congratulations on the new contract. You've earned every single penny of it, and thanks again.
No problem. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me, Colin.
You bet. Great football player. I love that. 7-year captain. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.